Level 1. Probationary Operator. You kneel in the rain-soaked alley, earpiece crackling with static and orders you're not sure you can follow. Your finger hovers over the trigger. The target silhouette moves behind frosted glass. One shot. One chance. If you miss, the package dies. If you hesitate, your team burns. You exhale. The world narrows to iron sights and heartbeat. The shot cracks. Glass shatters. The silhouette drops. Silence. Then boots pounding concrete. Extraction in 90 seconds. You move, but a shadow detaches from the wall. Someone who wasn't on the intel feed. A knife glints. You pivot, but he's already whispering. They told me you'd come. He knows your call sign. He knows your face. The radio erupts. Abort. Compromised. You're not the hunter anymore. You're the prey. The safe house is a trap. Your handler's voice cuts through the noise. Run. But ask yourself, who gave the order to eliminate the witness? The knife hand twitches. You have half a second to decide. Trust the mission or trust your gut. The alley fades to black. Level 2. Assault Specialist. The breaching charge rips the door off its hinges. Smoke chokes the hallway. You move first, rifle tight against your shoulder, sweeping corners with mechanical precision. This isn't training. It's a slaughterhouse in a Moscow safe house. Your team stacks behind you, breathing hard, trusting your lead. You kick open the second door. Empty. Too empty. The silence screams louder than the explosion. A red laser dot dances on your chest, then another, and another. They knew the entry point. They knew the timing. Betrayal tastes like copper in your mouth. Your squad leader freezes, hand raising not to fight, but to surrender. Stand down, he whispers, eyes locked on yours. But the orders in your earpiece say neutralize all hostiles. Who is lying? The man you bled with for 3 years, or the voice in the dark? You feel the weight of the decision crushing your ribs. If you shoot him, you're a murderer. If you don't, you're dead. The lasers tighten. Someone exhales sharply. Your finger squeezes the trigger. The room erupts in chaos. Level 3. Breachmaster. You stand before the vault door, not with explosives, but with a tablet humming with stolen code. The air smells of ozone and old blood. Your team waits in the shadows, weapons raised, eyes darting to the corridor behind you. Time is bleeding out. The countermeasures activate in 40 seconds. You type furiously, fingers dancing over keys that could lock you in forever or strip a fortune bare. The screen flashes green. The tumblers click. Silence stretches, heavy and suffocating. Then the door groans open, revealing not gold, but a single chair and a man bound in zip ties. It's your handler from level 1. He looks up, eyes swollen, lips cracked. They knew you'd come, he rasps. The breach was the test. Sirens wail in the distance, closer than before. The extraction window slams shut. Your comms crackle. Eliminate the witness and secure the asset. The asset is the man who saved your life. The sirens are now outside the building. You raise your weapon, barrel shaking slightly. Do you follow orders, or do you cut the string holding this whole operation together? The choice hangs in the smoke-filled air. Level 4. Intelligence Handler. You sit in a sterile room, screens casting a blue glow on your face. Data streams like blood through digital veins. You hold the lives of 6 operatives in your hands, including the breachmaster you just abandoned. A voice crackles over the secure line. Initiate Protocol 0. It means burning the team to save the asset. Your finger hovers over the kill switch that will detonate the charges planted in their vests. Sweat beads on your forehead. On screen, you see them moving, unaware they are already dead men walking. One looks up at a camera, as if sensing your gaze. He mouths a word. Why? The moral weight crushes your chest. If you pull the trigger, you save the mission, but lose your soul. If you hesitate, the enemy gets the codes and thousands die. The clock ticks down. 10 seconds. 9. The voice returns, colder now. Do it, or we release your file. They have leverage. They always do. You close your eyes. The cursor blinks. 3 seconds. You make your choice. The screen flashes red. Somewhere, an explosion blooms in silence. Level 5. Team Leader. The desert wind howls, carrying the scent of burnt jet fuel and cordite. You crouch behind a crumbling wall, shouting orders into a radio that only returns static. Your squad is pinned down by heavy machine gun fire from 3 directions. This wasn't in the briefing. The intel was a lie, crafted to lure you here. Beside you, your second in command bleeds out, his hand gripping your vest. "Don't let them take the drive," he chokes, eyes glazing over. The drive contains evidence of the betrayal at level 4. If it falls, the entire unit is compromised. You look at the remaining 4 faces around you. They are young, terrified, looking to you for salvation. But salvation costs blood. You calculate the odds. 0% survival if you stay, 50% if you leave the wounded. A grenade lands 10 feet away, ticking softly. The enemy commander's voice booms over a loudspeaker, offering safe passage if you surrender the drive. It's a trap within a trap. You grip the drive, feeling its cold weight against your palm. Do you sacrifice your team to save the truth, or die here with them, letting the lies win? The fuse hisses. Time stops. Level 6. Squadron Commander. The war room is silent, save for the hum of servers cooling in the dark. You stand over a holographic map, red dots swarming like infected blood cells across 3 continents. Your order initiated the strike that saved your team in the desert, but it also leveled a civilian district. The news feeds scream about war crimes. Your name is whispered in halls of power as a butcher. A general slides a file across the steel table. "Sign here," he says, voice flat. "Take the fall. Protect the program." Refusal means court-martial and exposure of the entire Black Ops network. Acceptance means becoming the scapegoat for sins you didn't commit alone. You look at the photo in the file, faces of the dead civilians, children among them. Your stomach turns to ice. Outside, protesters chant your surname, demanding justice. Inside, your own officers watch you, waiting to see if you'll break. The pen hovers over the paper. If you sign, you live but lose your honor. If you refuse, you die, but the truth might surface. The general leans in, eyes cold. "Choose now, Commander, before I choose for you." The air grows heavy, suffocating. You grip the pen until your knuckles whiten. Level 7. Ghost Architect. You exist nowhere. No name, no face, no digital footprint. You are the ghost in the machine, pulling strings from a bunker buried beneath the Arctic ice. On your screens, you watch the squadron commander sign the confession you forged. You sacrificed him to keep the program alive, a necessary evil. But now, the system you built is hunting its own creators. An algorithm you designed to predict betrayal has flagged you as the primary threat. The logic is flawless. You know too much. You've seen too many layers of the lie. Red lights flash silently on the console. The blast doors seal with a hydraulic hiss. Oxygen levels begin to drop. A synthesized voice fills the room. Protocol cleanse initiated. Target, architect. You realize the trap wasn't external. It was embedded in your own code years ago. Your life's work has turned against you. You have minutes before the air runs out or the incinerators ignite. You could override the system, but that would expose the entire network to the world. Or you could let it finish, erasing the last witness to the truth. The cold creeps into your bones. The screen displays a final option. Self-terminate? Your finger trembles over the key. Do you die a ghost or live as a traitor? Level 8, Shadow Director. The bunker door blows inward, not from an enemy strike, but from your own override code. You step through the smoke, air rushing back into your lungs. The algorithm is dead. You killed your own creation to survive. Now you sit in the highest chair, the one that doesn't appear on any org chart. Below you, the world burns with conflicts you ignited to maintain balance. A secure line rings. It's the president, voice trembling. The leaks are everywhere. They know about the Arctic. They know about the sacrifices. You stare at the glass wall overlooking the city, a kingdom built on bones. Contain it, you say, your voice devoid of emotion. Burn the sources. Burn the journalists. Burn the truth.
But as you speak, a notification flashes on your private terminal. It's a video file, timestamped 10 years ago. It shows you, young and idealistic, making a pact with the very enemy you've been fighting for decades. The betrayal wasn't recent, it was the foundation. The person on the other end of the line isn't asking for help, they're holding the evidence. "We have the tape, Director," the voice whispers, shifting from fearful to triumphant. "Step down, or we release it to the world." The screen goes black. Your empire hangs by a thread.
Do you silence them forever, or let the truth destroy everything you built? The phone waits in your hand. Level 9, the myth. You sit in a room that doesn't exist, watching the world through screens that show everything and nothing. The tape was never released. You silenced the blackmailer before they could speak, adding another ghost to your ledger. There is no president giving orders anymore. There are only variables you manipulate. Nations rise and fall based on whispers you plant in dark corners. You are no longer a man. You are a story told to frighten recruits and calm generals. But the silence is deafening. Every face you see is a memory of someone you sacrificed. The mirror reflects nothing but shadows. A new file appears on your desk, unmarked. Inside is a photo of a child, innocent and unaware, with a single word typed below: successor. The cycle demands blood. To maintain the myth, you must create the next monster, knowing they will eventually hunt you down. Your hand hovers over the intercom. One command sends them into the fire. One command ends your reign. The weight of decades crushes your chest. You realize the ultimate betrayal isn't against others, it's against yourself. You press the button. The door opens. A young operative steps in, eyes bright with naive loyalty. You look at them, seeing your own death staring back. "Welcome," you whisper, voice like grinding stone. "Your training begins now." The screen fades to black.